In this video, I'm going to show you how to make 3 easy and delicious quinoa recipes. Quinoa is a highly nutritious grain that's packed loaded with lots of proteins and other valuable nutrients. It's also the perfect substitute for rice. The first recipe is done exactly how you would make fried rice, only this time we'll be using quinoa. I'll begin by cooking the quinoa, and to get the perfect texture for your quinoa grain, for every 1 cup of quinoa, ensure that you cook with 1 cup of water or any liquid of your choice. I'd also season with some quinoa seasoning cubes, some turmeric powder, curry powder, and some salt to taste. Mix everything together to combine, then cover the pot and then leave this to cook on very low heat until the quinoa grains has absorbed all of the liquid. After cooking this, your quinoa grains should be standing apart, and that's exactly what you want, okay? Now set it off to the side, and then in another pan, heat up some power or pure vegetable oil and stir fry some onions, garlic and pepper in it for a few seconds or until it is nice and fragrant. Afterwards, add some diced carrots, some sweet corn, and then some chopped runner beans, and continue to stir fry for another minute. I seasoned this with some more curry powder, thyme, and some cumin powder, then continue to stir fry for another 30 seconds. Before adding the red and green bell peppers that are nicely diced as well. Afterwards, the cooked quinoa goes in next, followed by some salt to taste. Then I give everything a good mix just to combine everything together. Now I have this trick of adding some ketchup to my fried rice dishes, which has proven to be a game changer as it helps balance out the taste of the dish. So as with my fried rice dishes, I'm also going to be adding some ketchup to this recipe. I mix everything together to combine again, then I cover the pot and let everything marry together for a final 1 minute before taking it off the heat. And that, my family, is how you make a healthy pot of quinoa recipe fried rice style. I serve this with a simple chicken sauce and a vegetable salad for a more balanced plate. This definitely is a meal worth trying. The second quinoa recipe is simply called Jollof quinoa, and if you love jollof rice, then you will certainly love this one. Heat up some power or pure vegetable oil in a pan, then again saute some onions, garlic and pepper for a few seconds or until it is nice and fragrant. Afterwards, add some tomato paste and pour in the blended tatashe puree as well. In this blend, I have some tatashe, which are just called chili red bell peppers, tomato, I also have onions and garlic as well. Mix everything together to combine, and then I season with some curry powder, thyme, cumin powder, paprika powder, quinoa seasoning cubes, and then of course some salt to taste. Mix everything together again, then cover the pot and allow this to cook for about 7 to 8 minutes or until the water content has reduced drastically. To be on the safe side, I always take out a portion of the fried tomato puree and set it off to the side on a plate. Now this would ensure that you do not cook the quinoa in more sauce than is required, because if you do so, you would end up with soggy quinoa, and that's not what you want. So it's better to be safe than sorry. Afterwards, I add the quinoa. Now the quinoa usually comes pre-washed, so there's no need to wash it again. I add the quinoa into the pot, and the same rule applies. For every cup of quinoa, you cook with 1.5 cups of water or any liquid of your choice. I'm cooking 1.5 cups of quinoa, so I'm going to be using 1.5 cups of water. And I strongly advise that you follow this rule to the latter so that you do not end up with soggy quinoa, which is what a lot of people usually complain about. Mix everything together to combine, then cover the pot, and remember, you have to cook this on the lowest heat so that the quinoa gently absorbs the liquid and becomes soft, and you wouldn't have to add any more liquid again, okay? Now, after cooking, at this point, if you think that the quinoa needs more of the tomato sauce, you can add some back into the pot. I finished things off with some colorful bell peppers, and I added some of that sauce back into the pot because I wanted the quinoa to be a little bit redder in color. Then mix everything again together until it is well combined and allow to steam for just another minute before taking it off the heat. I also served this one with some chicken pieces and salad for a more balanced bowl. Trust me, this one is an absolute delight, and it's one that you would absolutely love if you're looking for the perfect substitute for jollof rice. And finally, the quinoa salad is one of my absolute favorite ones, and it's pretty simple to put it together. For this, you can either use the jollof quinoa or the pre-cooked seasoned quinoa and your veggies of choice. For today, I'm using some white and purple cabbage, some carrots, lettuce, sweet corn, bell peppers, and of course some mayo. I'm using both the jollof quinoa and the pre-cooked quinoa because why not? And I also proceed to add the other vegetables into the vegetable bowl, then toss everything together to combine. Look at how colorful this quinoa salad looks. I usually enjoy the salad just as is, as a main meal with some cream, but you can also enjoy it as a side dish to make up the components of your plate. You can enjoy it with your rice, you can enjoy it with your pasta, just pretty much enjoy it with whatever main meal that you like. You can enjoy it with some chicken pieces as well. That also works wonders. Anyways, I hope you enjoyed watching this video. Let me know in the comment section which of the quinoa recipes you'll be trying out first. I have so many more healthy recipes to share with you on the channel, and if you know someone's going to find this channel helpful, be sure to share this video with them so that they can join the family and learn something new as well. I'll see you next time in another video. Until then, remember to be kind to one another. Take care.